What's up, guys? So for those of you that are upgrading your breather gear to a steel one instead of the plastic one on your Harley Davidson motorcycle, there's some things to keep in mind when you're doing this. One, you're going to need a couple specialty tools to do the job correctly because you're going to have to take some measurements that are critical. Two, before you even buy your steel breather gear, you need to determine if it's needed an oversized one. And what I mean by that, as far as the bore here getting messed up from either another steel one in there or the plastic one destroying it and grooving it really bad. So S&S does sell a 30 thou over breather gear. Most of the time it's not needed to buy the oversize unless a catastrophic event has happened inside the cam gear chest. So some things to keep in mind before purchasing just the standard size. So what you're going to want to do is first install a new gasket onto the dowel pins, and you're going to want to put the new steel breather gear in there. And what I like to do is measure whatever shim was in there before. The S&S kit does come with a variety of different shims. Here's the part number for the steel breather gear standard size, which also comes with the shims. But I like to measure the one that was in there and kind of as a reference point start with the closest size in the kit and put that in there and then measure and then go from there. So what you're going to want to do is install the new gasket on there. The tools that you're going to need is a fueler gauge and a straight edge. And the goal here is to set the straight edge across the case and then kind of split it right in half of the spacer right here. And then what you're going to do while pressing slightly firmly and then square perpendicular to the face of the case is take your feeler gauge and stick it in there. So mine happens to be 16 thou. Now, per the service manual, what they tell you to do is subtract 6 thousandths, because when you go to install the cam cover, you are going to crush this gasket slightly. So my spacing is 16 thousandths minus 6 thousandths leaves me with a 10 thousandths in play. Now the spec calls for 1 to 16 thousandths. So I'm right at 10 thousandths, so that's perfect. Now, if you were too big or too small, all you would have to do is just remove the shim here and then insert a different one until you get within the specifications. Oh, as always, guys, please like and subscribe. Hit the little notification bell and get notified when I post new videos. Thanks.